Hi, Chamber President and CEO Jeff Ray here, doing candidate conversations. This afternoon, we're sitting down with St. Joseph County Commissioner candidate District 3, Deb Fleming, also the incumbent in that race. Deb, welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here. It's nice always to see you, my friend.
Great to see you as well. So thank you. So you're a current candidate for District 3 County Commissioner. That's a seat that you currently hold. So you're not a stranger to us. But in case that there are folks who are watching this that don't know much about you, give us just a little bit of background. Help us to understand who Deb Fleming is.
Okay. Well, I'm Dr. Deb Fleming. I've been a dentist in Mishawaka for over 25 years. My parents are from Mishawaka as well. Unfortunately, my father passed away in December, and he was a dentist. My grandparents were from Mishawaka too, and my grandma worked for over 40 years in the ball band there, and my grandpa worked at the Studebaker. Okay, so we're all from Mishawaka a lot. In fact, I know if you remember that our family went to church together with your family back in the day, so I've known you a long time too. So yeah, I'm very honored about that. And so then I went to Mishawaka High School, and I played volleyball, basketball, ran track. And then I was fortunate that I got a volleyball scholarship. I went to the University of Kentucky. I went to dental school there, and then I came back in 1990 and joined my dad in his dental practice. And then, I always wanted to help people, which is why I became a dentist. And then I always wanted to help people, which is why I joined the Junior League in South Bend. I'm a member of the Mishawaka Tri Kappa, which I've been there forever since I was out of high school and everything. And in our church, Grace United Methodist Church, which I've been to forever because John Long, who was my choir director when and I sang in the choir, and I played my cello at Mishawaka High School too. And I still play my cello and I sing in the choir at Grace United Methodist Church still. Anyway, so I was there, and I'm helping things through Grace United Methodist Church. Just went through to the crop walk on Sunday, so I've done all that kind of stuff. So that's just me. I really try to be a good helper. Is what I try to be, help people. So I'm passionate about that for sure.
Great. Well, thank you. So you decided several years ago to throw your hat in the ring and seek the county commissioner seat. You're seeking a re-election this year. Talk to us a little bit about what inspired you to get involved at that level and to seek office.
Right. Well, that's a good question. And like I told you, I joined my dad up in his dental practice in 1990, and then we would work together, and then we'd go out to lunch, and I'd catch up with him and everything. And often he would talk about, because he used to, when he came here, he had his dental practice in downtown South Bend in the JMS building back in 1960 when he came here. And then it shut down, the economy shut down there and everything. So then he moved his practice to Mishawaka. And then he was so disappointed because because back in the 70s, as you know, our county was the third largest county in the state. And now it's dropping down because we've lost people and we've not had the economic development. And that's what he was concerned about. He was like, "Oh, Deb, I'm just so disappointed that the county has not been moving in the right direction for years and years." And again, he was so passionate about that. And so then I've actually had friends of mine a few years ago say, "Oh, Deb, we would like for you to be the county commissioner." I'm like, "Oh, really? What?" So I ended up getting in there. And again, my dad was very, very happy about that because, again, that was a way that I could actually move forward with helping the county, which that's what I've been doing then, is helping the county update it. Because when I got in there, is the first time oh my gosh, I was shocked at how backwards everything was, how archaic everything was. So again, I'm trying to update things, make things better, promote economic growth, promote improvements of things in the county. And again, I want to make the county such a wonderful place to live, raise your children. And then the other concern that I had, which I probably will tell you this, or I'll tell you this too, that when my father then was shutting down, he was in assisted living and stuff like that. And I met up with a lot of his friends and my parents' friends that they had gone to school with and everything, and they were elderly. So then I thought, how could I help these elderly people so much? And so then I made the county age friendly. So that's just me. I really try to do things to help people, upgrade things, make things the right way. And again, being from the county, living here for so long, serving the county the way that I've been doing it, because again, as a dentist, I was really trying to help people and serve our community as well for that. So I enjoy doing that, and I'm very passionate about continuing to do that and moving the county in the right direction.
Great. So let's talk a little bit about commissioners. So maybe two things related to this. One, if people are unfamiliar with what a county commissioner is or does, help us understand that. And then two, help us understand District 3, just the geography that you currently represent, that you're seeking to continue to represent.
Okay, well, we county commissioners do things, we in Lake County do things differently than any of the other counties throughout our state. The county commissioners do things differently. So we just approve a lot of things that, things that the county council wants to do and things like that. And then we help, we're kind of, directors or helpers for for all of our departments and things like that. So that's kind of what we're in charge of at this point, sort of. And we have to approve things, and we try to help with our economy as well, and then with our agenda and our money that we spend for the county too. We try to, make sure that we're doing the right things and all that kind of stuff. So what was the other thing you wanted? You asked
the geography. Where is District 3?
Well, District 3 is the east side here of downtown South Bend, all the way through Mishawaka, all the way to Osceola, north into Notre Dame area, and then south into Mishawaka too. So, yeah.
Great. So you talked briefly about being a small business owner as a dentist in town, and so talk about maybe the skills from that position that help you in the commissioner position. What are there parallels there? Things that you draw from your personal experience as a small business owner dentist to help on the commissioner side?
Okay, well, yeah, and I took classes when I was in dental practice on how to be a good manager of my business and stuff like that, which is why now, that I am business friendly and I want to improve our customer service and want to make things efficient, stuff like that, and do the right things. So back, gosh, when I was, again, I was shocked at how backwards a lot of things were because when I came in, the website hadn't been updated for over 10 years. What? I mean, I was shocked at that. And so I updated the website. The other thing too was, again, I had always had department head meetings in my dental practices that I've had. And I said, so when do you have department head meetings? And they're like, oh, no, we don't have department head meetings. I'm like, really? You don't have department? So then I started meeting up with the department heads, and we've had 30, 40 people coming in every month. We would have, except this year, unfortunately, we haven't had that as much as I would have liked to have had it this year. We've had a little bit on the computer, but not like we used to meet up. But anyway, we came up with updating our customer service, efficiency of things. And then I asked those departments, how do we help you? How do we do things? And they're telling me how we can work together to upgrade things, make things better, do things really well. So that's another thing that I did. And then one of the other things I did when I came in as early on as a county commissioner was I saw how backwards, our energy savings thing was and how our buildings were done, not really well maintained and stuff like that. And so what happens was I put together a committee and we came up with an energy savings committee, okay, and we interviewed several companies and we came up with a plan. And unfortunately, it took almost 2 years for the council to approve it, but then the council finally approved it, and then we ended up saving the county $750,000 a year for that. And then when that started to happen and we were saving the money, again, I was concerned about how the buildings were and things were not well maintained. And so the JJC started to shut down, and then our jail was not working. So we had that money and we were able to upgrade the JJC and help things like that. So again, I'm a visionary. I try to put the plan in place of what we can do to make things better in the county, upgrade things. I do not want to raise the taxes though. So I'm trying to make things more efficient, with our, spending the money and stuff in the county and things. So I want to make sure that everything is efficient. That's why I'm working with our department heads to do things the right way and all that kind of stuff. So.
Great. So the commissioner seat gives you a front row seat in terms of what's going on in the county. So talk a little bit about some of the biggest challenges you see going forward. What are the things that challenge the county either today or will challenge them moving forward?
Will challenge us? Well, I think there's some economic development stuff that we're kind of challenged about at times. in the IUC area, but I think that's, we've always hired consultants to come in and look at things and make sure that we're doing the right thing. And even my dad was suggesting that that should happen again to upgrade our economy and things like that. So I think that's a good thing that we're doing forward. And then we're also trying to upgrade the sidewalks on the Capitol Avenue in the Mishawaka area and that area to make sure everything's safe and all that area. And then we can upgrade our economy over there as well. So, again, I've been working with Andy a lot very well, and I appreciate that because, again, we have very similar goals and objectives to get things done properly. So.
Great. So we'll flip that from challenges to opportunities. What are some of the opportunities that lie ahead for the county that we should take advantage of?
Well, again, I'm just trying to make things more efficient, trying to make things that we're moving forward great with the economic development. And the other thing that I like too is I would really like, again, to help our senior citizens that need help. That's why I made our county age friendly. But then I also want to help our younger people too, because I think we have fabulous universities in our county, okay? Notre Dame, I think, is an excellent university. We've got St. Mary's, we've got IUSB, we've got Bethel. So we have all these universities here in our county. But unfortunately, because we don't have, a lot of opportunities for them to, when they graduate, to stay in our area. So again, I've had a lot of friends of mine, children, and even my children have moved away, which is disappointing. So I'd like to do something that we could do to make sure that our children stay here. And, that's why the South Bend Elkhart partnership with Regina Emberton, I really like working with her because I really approve of and agree with what it is that she's doing to make sure that, the economy in the area updates and we can allow the people who graduate from college can stay here, and then we're going to grow our area up and our county up, and then help our senior citizens too, to make sure that, we can be an age-friendly county as well, but also a younger-friendly county too, so that people want to live here, love to live here, feel that it's a great place to live, and that's what I'm really, really trying to do, is to make sure we're moving in the right direction and doing the right things. And again, I don't want to raise taxes for people or anything like that. So I want to make things very efficient and all that. So, which we have done. And I don't know if you knew that we had actually saved the county $20 million, which fortunately now then we can use some of that money to help us right now, because we've had that in the past, because we knew, when we changed our property taxes was 1%, 2%, and 3%. Because that dropped down, so we weren't going to get enough. So we were Andy and I had decided that we were going to try to save money, so that we would make sure that we had enough, because we're not going to be getting enough in. And dang, who would know that this year we wouldn't have got enough, income coming in. So now, and again, it's a visionary kind of thing that we've been doing and trying to see and plan in the future the best things that we can do to help our citizens, which is all I've always been trying to do.
So you mentioned vision. So what's the vision for St. Joe County then? What in your mind, what does St. Joe County look like? What does success look like for it?
Right. Well, again, if we can get our economic growth like you're working on here, okay, get that going, and then if we can, we are getting more buildings putting up now too, and some neighborhood communities, stuff like that, and a nice place where people are saying, oh gosh, this is a wonderful county to live in. Oh, and the other thing too is I really have supported the parks, okay? And we have our trails that are going up into Michigan there, okay? And I've supported that, going forward with that. And I really like our county parks a lot, and I've been helping them a lot doing that, because I want people to enjoy living here and doing the things that they can do. So that's why I've helped with that too. And that's what I'm trying to do then in the Mishawaka area too, is upgrade, like I said, we're putting in those sidewalks to Capitol Avenue, and that people can, safely walk around there and ride their bikes and stuff like that a lot better. And then we can upgrade our economy area in that area as well too. But anyway, again, I'm just trying to make sure that people enjoy living here. It's a good place to live. And again, the parks, I think our county parks are really nice. Unfortunately this year, because I've always done the run up in St. Patrick's Park, but I couldn't do that this year. But I did go on walk up there, and I've always helped up there too, and I really enjoyed helping them up there as well. And that again, so I was up there and we did that trail up there, so we got that done. So I was good about that too. So yeah, there's all kinds of things that I'm doing that a lot of people, aren't aware of all the things that I've been getting done. But again, I'm sort of like the manager of of the county. I'm trying to work and get things done and work. And I like working with the sheriff too, and upgrading the jail there and everything. And again, I want to make sure, I wouldn't mind decreasing the number of people we have in the jail, but that's another thing. I want to make us a nice, safe county as well too.
Great. So Deb, elections are about people making choices, and so with early voting, people are going to start choosing, and then on election day, many of those will make the choice. So as people are thinking about District 3 St. Joseph County Commissioners, help us understand why they should vote for you for that position.
Well, again, my parents grew up, my family's here. I have my aunts and uncles were here. I still have my cousins that live down the street from me. So I just really am honored about serving our district, okay, because I'm from Mishawaka. And I did grow up when I was little too on Sunnymead in South Bend there. Went to Jefferson School from kindergarten through, before 5th grade. And then we moved back to Mishawaka because my dad moved his business over there too. But anyway, so this whole area I really like and enjoy. And again, my goal, my objective is to serve our county and to serve our citizens here. And again, I pray to God almost every day, please God, let me know what to do your will, the best thing I can do to serve our citizens, please let me know. And again, the other thing, I put prayers in our meetings too, which never happened in the past. So I'm praying that we're, doing the right things and everything like that. And again, because my objective is to just continue to serve, and I'm a visionary. We plan this, we should do this, and they have been changed and upgraded over the years that hadn't happened in the past. Even with our payroll system, oh my gosh, that was so archaic back in the day, and now it's finally getting more efficient and done the best way. And again, our auditor really appreciated how I was working, and he was helping me too to upgrade things back in the day. Our website, our payroll systems, our IT systems, all that stuff that hadn't been updated for years, and our phone systems and all that. So yes, we did that and worked that. So again, I don't want anything to fall back in the old way. I just want us to keep moving us in the right direction so that everything is right in the county and people like it here. They feel comfortable living here. They want their children to stay here. And, anyway, again, I keep listening to what, unfortunately, like I said, my dad passed away, but I keep, remembering listening what he had told me about and his concerns. And, he was very passionate about our community too. So.
Great. So if people were seeking more information about you, your candidacy, any of that, where would I send them to?
Well,
do you have a Facebook page, a website, email address, any of that you would want to share?
The website is drdebfleming.com.
Good. Well, we'll send them there. Dr. Fleming, thank you so much for joining us, Deb, this afternoon. Appreciate that. Thanks for your service to the county as a county commissioner, and we wish you good luck in the race for County Commissioner District 3 coming up on Election Day. Great to see you.
Well, it's always nice to see you.